Hello, my name is Linda Barth, and welcome to another exciting episode of Communication for You. Today, we'll be discussing the deviant behavior types that you can experience in small group communication. Now, the deviant behavior types are also defined as the dirty dozen. Today, however, we will just be discussing 6 of these behaviors that you can experience that can hinder the effectiveness of small group communication. This week, we'll be looking at 6 deviant behavior traits that you can experience in small group communication. The first trait is called the self-confessor. This is a person that has a tendency to share too much about their personal life. The next is called the complainer. The complainer is someone who looks at the negatives that is with the project and never tends to focus on the positives. Doormatting is the third characteristic that we will be looking at. This is a person that tends to take on all the work and lets people walk all over them. The fourth trait that we will be looking at is called playing the clown. This is a person that does not take things seriously enough. Our final 2 deviant behaviors are eggheading and airheading. With eggheading, you have a person who is not afraid to show that they know it all. But with the airheading, you have a person who doesn't know anything, and yet again, they're not afraid to show it. So join us as we embark on our journey in small group communication and the dirty dozen. Our first deviant behavior that we will be looking at today is called the self-confessor. This is a person who tends to turn group meetings into group counseling sessions. They focus too much on their own personal life instead of on the project that is at hand. So join us now as we look at Dana, who will be playing the self-confessor in this next video. Watch as she turns the group from the idea at hand to her own personal life. Okay, so does anyone have any ideas for what we could do for a group project?
Effective small group communication?
That will be good. Then we can send our project to my ex-boyfriend to show him what good communication looks like. Did you know that we broke up today? What a jerk.
Dana, you told us about it like 20 times already. I'm sure you'll be fine. It's just keep moving.
I'm just so mad. Did you know that we were together for like 2 months? Oh my god, he told me that I was too clingy. I mean, I only called him like 5 times a day. Is that so wrong?
I'm sorry, that is sad, but we really need to get this project figured out.
Oh, sorry.
Are there any other ideas?
We could do conflict management. I mean, we could show how to use it even in everyday life, like 2 friends, where one friend is being a complete and total jerk and blames you. I mean, her other friend, for trying to be the center of attention. I'm sorry, Tina, but it's not my fault that Paul liked me more than you. Hello, you're just a little too trashy to catch his eye.
You're kidding me.
Okay, Dana, we have to get this project figured out. Can you please keep your personal stuff out of the meeting?
Fine.
Okay, so do we have any other options? We talked about the effective small group conflict management.
Where is she? Hello? Oh, Tina. Yeah, I can't talk now. I'm in a meeting. Excuse me? Whatever. I totally didn't talk to Paul. You're just mad that he likes me more than you. Okay, you're so immature. He didn't like you. I can't help it that he liked me and not you. Whatever. Goodbye, Tina. Where is everyone? Hello?
Oh, welcome back. Did you enjoy hearing about Dana's relationship problems? 'Cause I know I sure didn't. Our next deviant behavior is called the complainer. A complainer is classified as an immature group member who complains about everything and everyone. They are also someone who tends to complain about doing more work, when in all actuality, they're really doing less. Now let's see this next video of Frankie and see how he disrupts his group.
Okay, we have a group project for Com 393. What are some ideas you guys have?
This project is just so dumb.
I don't know. It sounds kind of fun to me. Maybe we could look at the different group roles that are presented inside a group.
Yeah, that might work.
It's just too hot in here, and the chairs are just so uncomfortable.
And how do you want to present that?
We could do a highlight for each role in the group.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of work.
Well, nothing is going to be a cakewalk with the group project. There has to be some work involved.
Fine, I just don't know. There has to be an easier way.
Well, do you have any ideas?
Nah. You guys are doing a good job. Just keep up the good work. Go, team.
Okay, well, how about if we each pick a role and we'll do some research and we can email our results to each other in a few days?
Yeah, I'm kind of busy this week. I don't think I have too much time to get that done.
That's okay. We can just pick a role for you and send it to you.
No, we could just do that later. Maybe you could think of some more topics and come back to it.
Why?
Well, this topic sounds really, really boring. It's just plain hard. It's too much work.
Did you see that every time when Frankie complained, it hindered the group's productivity? The next character trait that we're going to look at is called doormatting. A doormat is a person who tends to be walked all over in the group. They take on a lot of extra work, and they seldom share their ideas. When they do share their ideas, they're the first ones to criticize the ideas that they've presented. So join us now as we look at Michelle as she plays the role of the doormat.
Alright guys, okay, we have this group project for Com 393. Does anyone have any ideas on what to cover yet?
Maybe we could look at leadership styles.
Okay, what does everyone else think?
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's not a bad idea, but I think we'll come up with something different.
That sounds good too.
Role types. We could show the roles that emerge in groups.
That's interesting. But how do we do that?
I'm not 100% sure.
I might have an idea.
Oh, cool, what's that?
Never mind.
Okay then. Maybe we could show examples of them and over-exaggerate the characteristics that they possess.
Not bad. But guys, I don't think we want to be a victim of premature consensus here, do we? We can think of something else.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. We're not getting anywhere today.
Okay. Maybe we just need to do some more research on the topics and we can get a brief summary from the book. Hey Michelle, would you be willing to do that?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Okay, so our next meeting time then, any ideas?
The only time I can meet is next Wednesday at 5.
I can do that day.
Yeah, I think that works for me too.
I have my grandmother's birthday that day.
Now, hey Michelle, this is a pretty important meeting.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll be here for the meeting.
Okay, wonderful. Now all we need to do is email Dr. Cash. Michelle, do you think you could do that too?
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Okay, great.
Okay,
Awesome.
great.
All right.
So you can see how doormatting can unbalance a group. The fourth character trait that we will be looking at today is called playing the clown. The clown is a person who usually acts as the tension reliever, but in this case, it's the tension reliever gone awry. They take to goofing off instead of actually being productive with group work. So let's watch as Kelsey clowns around.
look at some more ideas for our project. Very mature. Any other ideas?
Well, what about leadership? We could explain the good and bad leadership styles.
I like it. Oh, Captain. What in the world was that? Come on, be serious.
Why shall you?
Stop it! For crying out loud. You are probably one of the most immature people I have ever met.
Fine.
We can look at conflict management.
That could be interesting. How would we show that?
We could show a group meeting with conflict, and then we could...
What are you doing?
Everyone is just being a little hostile. Practicing Zen. We need to find our center. Just bring it in. Bring it in a little bit, everybody, and cleanse the aura.
Okay. You need to stop it. We can't get anything accomplished. Why do you have to be like this? If you can't get it together, we'll just have to kick you out. Good.
Just try to relax.
How do we want to put together this conflict management topic?
We could show a group with conflict and then give ways to correct conflict. Then we can go back over the process and show it the correct way.
That might work. What do you think?
Sounds good, but maybe we should do a little bit more research.
I'm for that. More ideas might be good.
I like this idea, though. Any other ideas?
Okay, what is it?
Okay, so we can do conflict management, but I think that we should really relate to our class. Something that we all think about all the time, the zombie apocalypse. So the Nazi zombies, and then you have the regular zombies, they're like, oh, I'm not dead yet, I'm gonna eat your brains out.
Now, not very much was getting done with Kelsey goofing off. The fifth character trait that we will be looking at is called eggheading. An egghead is classified as an intellectual snob. They tend to take control of the group meeting and won't allow other group members to share their ideas. Now, let's watch as Aaron plays the part of the Brainiac.
So, we are trying to look at ideas for effective small group communication. Does anyone have any ideas?
What about looking at some of the different roles people take on when they're in groups?
Well, that's not at all expected.
Okay, what about the different types of groups that there can be?
Are you trying to put people to sleep?
Aaron, I don't think you need to be so harsh. We're just brainstorming ideas, so we don't need to shoot every little thing down that is said. We are just trying to get ideas.
Fine. I can't help it if all these ideas are less than perfect, unlike myself. Okay, what else do you Neanderthals have?
We could look at how groups are organized and see the benefits of a well-organized group.
Wrong answer. Thank you for playing, Frankie, but you lose.
Okay, why don't we look at conflict management? Or, maybe what to do with members of the group who think they're better than everyone else.
Oh, why thanks, Kelsey. I'm glad someone finally sees things my way. I am better than everyone else, and, well, I'm smarter too. And since I'm smarter, maybe I'll just pick the topic.
But I wasn't saying that. That was not the...
But hush! Our topic will be the growth of small group communication. We can look over 100 years of different information, and we can present it with graphs and charts. And as the piece de resistance, well, Francis Murphy.
Who is Francis Murphy?
Who is Francis Murphy? Why am I not surprised? Of course you guys would not know who Francis Murphy is. He's a Harvard debate team member, and he has influenced small group communication greatly. He is my idol, and the world would just not be the same without him.
Well, Aaron, that's an interesting topic, but...
But what? It's genius.
Genius? It's the worst idea I've heard all day. No one cares who this Francis person guy is. It's ridiculous.
Well, I never. Some people just don't know genius, not even if it came up and introduced itself. Hello, my name is Genius. This is our topic. We're going to do this topic. There's going to be no more talk about it. This is our topic.
Now, the Brainiac is a little hard to work with, isn't she? Our final character trait that we will be looking at today is called the Airhead. The Airhead is a person who, when they say they have no idea what's going on, they really have no idea what's going on. This is someone that, if you have them in your group, you will more than likely have to explain things again and again to them. Now join us as we see Elizabeth play the part of the Airhead.
Okay, we need to figure out a project for our communications class. We have to pick a topic from the book, and then kind of elaborate. Does anyone have any ideas? Elizabeth?
What were you saying?
We have a group project for our communications class, and we have to pick a topic from the book. Do you have any ideas?
What project are we talking about? What class is this for? The one for communications class. We have to present something from the book about small group communications. Oh, yeah, I don't really get this project. It doesn't really make sense to me.
Were you not listening to what Kelsey said? We need to present an idea from the book.
This book. I didn't even know we had a book.
Okay. Well, I was looking through the book, and, well, I thought maybe we could focus on the chapter about group types. We could do something to expand our thoughts, and we'd have a lot of information that we could use.
Okay, yeah, I like that. We could, show examples of each one, and then kind of.
Oh my
get the
God, that
benefits.
is awful. Oh my God.
You okay?
Excuse me?
My friend, she was shopping at the mall, and she lost her charm bracelet. It was a Pandora charm bracelet.
You have to be kidding me.
Elizabeth, could you please just put your phone away? So we can finish picking our topic. I mean, Dr. Cash was pretty clear that we need to brainstorm today.
Who is Dr. Cash? I did not have a doctor's appointment today.
She's kidding, right? Dr. Cash is our communications teacher. This is the person we're doing our project for.
Oh, now that you mention it, I remember him. I do.
How did you get into college?
16 on the ACT.
And thus concludes our survey of small group communication and the first 6 deviant character traits. Today we covered 6 deviant behavior traits. The first one was the self-confessing. The second was complaining. The third, doormatting. The fourth, playing the clown. The fifth, eggheading. And the sixth, airheading. Join us next week as we continue our study on the deviant character traits. And remember, keep on communicating.